Hello and welcome to the Doom and Gloom episode of Trucking Answers. That's all I've heard lately is all the doom and gloom talk of electronic logs and how it's going to finish the trucking industry. Drivers will not be able to make a living under electronic logs. And so those drivers, I guess, will go back to their previous careers, which was, I assume, being a neurosurgeon, some type of brain surgery, perhaps corporate attorney, whatever it was. They're going to have to go back and do that because trucking just doesn't pay anything anymore under electronic logs. There's no way to make money. The thing is, this doom and gloom has been talked about all through the years, every time we get a regulation change. Okay, we went to 80,000 pounds. That was a big deal. Oh my gosh, we're going to need less drivers. Half the drivers are going to get fired because you can put all this weight on the trucks and they're so unsafe that they're going to careen out of control and run everybody over. That was the big thing then. That didn't happen. Okay, we run them no problem. Then 53-foot trailers. Oh my gosh, we had a 53-foot trailer. Oh, half the drivers are going to have to quit again. They'll have to go back to their job as brain surgeons because all the freight will fit in these long, huge trailers, which are super long. We're not going to be able to turn corners. Everybody's going to get run over that stands on the sidewalk waiting for a bus. Trucks can't get around the corners. Same thing. Oh, we went to long nose trucks, right? It used to be all cab overs. They had the length limit. Then you saw conventionals. Oh my gosh, they're so huge. How are we going to get around towns? We're never going to get around. Same thing, doom and gloom. Then we go from 15 hours a day to 14 hours a day total. And then we're like, oh my gosh, an hour off my time. What am I going to do? Then we have to sleep 10 hours. You got to take a 10-hour break. Oh, here's more gloom. It's never ending. No matter what it is, no matter what the change is, there's always people that can't fathom it, that can't see that you still can make money, okay? The industry is dynamic the same way that the regulations are. There's somewhere in the industry where you can make money under the new plan. Maybe it's not where you are. If you're sitting around a lot, not being paid, you should quit anyway, okay? I wouldn't tolerate that, and neither should you. Shouldn't do that at any job, no matter what it is. No, whether it's your previous brain surgery job or it's this job, you should get paid for all of your time. So if your operation requires you to work 16 hours a day to make money, that's 80 hours a week. That's 2 jobs that you have, okay, to make a living. You should quit. I don't know if you know this, but there are a lot of trucking jobs. Just look around anywhere. Basically, you can't swing a cat around without hitting a trucking job. They're all over the place. You go in a truck stop, you get mobbed by recruiters depending where you are. Hey, you want to work here? They just figure, hey, this guy looks like a driver. Let's hire him. It's never ending. And there are plenty of places. While you're sitting around not being paid at your stop, your delivery, okay, why don't you get on your phone and find a job that will pay you? If you got paid for all that time, you could work maybe 10 hours a day and make a good living. You wouldn't have to be right at the edge of your hours, because I hear about the parking, and it is a problem. Parking is a problem. But that's because people have 2 minutes left. They pull in a truck stop. I have 2 minutes to go. I've worked 14 hours again today, right? And then there's no parking because the nighttime at the place is a disaster. And half the people that do park there can't stay in the lines anyway. They're all crooked. Everybody's parked all over the place. They're parked in the aisles. They're parked everywhere. They're parked nose to tail. They're all over. But if you could run a shorter day, maybe by 30% shorter, and still make the same money, wouldn't that be great? It is great. Okay, get out there and find a job because it's coming. So look at the industry and say, how can I make money working legal? And what I'm doing, can I work legal and make that? No. You go, no. Okay, well then you need to quit. You need to find another job. There are a ton of them. Go work somewhere else. There's plenty of places that'll run you legal and pay you a decent wage and give you the benefits that you want. And you don't have to worry about, oh, I need to run illegal. The government has no right to follow me around. Yeah, you're an employee, okay? Your employer can do whatever they want. So let's get with it. In 7 or 8 years, when the next regulation comes, I'll be making a video about how all the doom and gloom of the electronic logs, and yet all the people are still driving except the few that went back to be corporate lawyers. So remember, the regulations constantly change, and you have to change with them so that you can make a living, okay? This is a career, and so as everything changes, you got to roll along with it. You got to just figure out a way to change with it and make a living, and there's plenty of places that will do that for you, okay? So no more doom and gloom talk. Electronic logs, they're right around the corner. They're kicking you the butt right now. They're knocking on the door. They're right there behind you, okay? So let's get with it. And we're going to have more trucking answers.